Here's a bold statement. Some Star Wars stories outshine the movies, and not just by a little. While the films have captivated audiences for decades, there are hidden gems across books, TV shows, and multimedia projects that dive deeper, explore more, and leave a lasting impact. But here's where it gets controversial. Could these stories actually be better than the movies? Let's dive into 6 standout examples that prove the Star Wars universe is far richer than what's on the big screen. 1. Yoda Dark Rendezvous, a master's compassion and a student's fall. Among the Clone Wars multimedia projects of the early 2000s, Sean Stewart's Yoda Dark Rendezvous shines as a masterpiece. Republished in the Legends Essential Collection, this story explores a rarely discussed aspect of Yoda's character. His relationship with Count Dooku. How did Dooku's fall to the dark side affect his former master? The Sith exploit Yoda's compassion, luring him into a trap as he tries to redeem his wayward student. But this isn't just Yoda's story. It's also a poignant exploration of Dooku's inner conflict and vulnerability. And this is the part most people miss. Dooku's tragedy becomes even more heartbreaking when you realize he too could have been saved, if only he'd made different choices. Thought-provoking, right? Number 2. The Thrawn Trilogy. The expanded universe's crown jewel, Timothy Zahn's Thrawn Trilogy, is more than just a series of books. It's a cultural phenomenon. Published in 1991, it reignited the Star Wars fandom by introducing the post-Return of the Jedi galaxy. Grand Admiral Thrawn, one of the most iconic villains in Star Wars history, originated here. And yes, he's now canon, set to star in an upcoming movie. But what's truly remarkable is how Zahn's storytelling influenced George Lucas himself, arguably paving the way for the prequels. Bold claim? Maybe. But it's hard to deny the trilogy's impact. 3. Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 7, Episodes 9 to 12, an epic finale deserving of the big screen. Disney's decision to cancel The Clone Wars was heartbreaking, until they brought it back for a final season on Disney+. The last 4 episodes, culminating in Ahsoka Tano's duel with Darth Maul during the Siege of Mandalore, are nothing short of cinematic. Lucasfilm originally planned to release this finale in theaters, but the pandemic changed those plans. Still, fans who saw it at Star Wars Celebration described it as life-changing. This isn't just a TV show. It's an experience that rivals the movies in scale and emotion. 4. Shatterpoint, a philosophical deep dive into the Force. Nat Stover's Shatterpoint is intense. Stylistically, it's like Apocalypse Now meets Star Wars, focusing on Mace Windu during the Clone Wars. Stover introduces groundbreaking concepts, like the Force ability Shatterpoint, and redefines what it means to be a Jedi. This book isn't just a story. It's a meditation on morality, duty, and the fragility of balance. If you've ever wanted a deeper understanding of the Force, this is it. But fair warning, it's not a light read. 5. Andor, a timeless and heartbreakingly relevant masterpiece. Andor is the best Star Wars TV show to date, and that's not an exaggeration. Showrunner Tony Gilroy's approach, combined with stellar performances from Diego Luna and others, creates a story that feels both timeless and urgently relevant. It's a meditation on resistance, inspired by real-world rebellions against fascism. What's chilling is how it mirrors modern struggles, making it a must-watch. But here's the controversial part. Gilroy isn't even a die-hard Star Wars fan. Could that be why Andor feels so fresh and unapologetically political? 6. Revenge of the Sith novelization, the definitive Anakin Skywalker story. Matt Stover's novelization of Revenge of the Sith is arguably the best Star Wars story ever told. It's not just my opinion. Critics and fans alike agree. Stover dives into Anakin's psyche, revealing a war hero haunted by fear and insecurity. The novelization adds depth to the movie, making Anakin's fall to the dark side feel inevitable yet tragic. The upcoming Anniversary Edition, with over 150 annotations from Stover, is a collector's dream. But here's the question. Does this book prove that some stories are simply too complex for the screen? Final thought. Are these stories better than the movies? These 6 examples prove that Star Wars is more than just films. It's a universe of rich, thought-provoking narratives. But do they outshine the movies? That's up for debate. What do you think? Are these stories superior, or do the movies still hold the crown? Let's discuss in the comments.